It is not time for the dog's dinner right now, but I bet in the middle of this video it will be time for the dog's dinner, and she might bother me the entire time until we finish here. But I need to get this done because we've got a very exciting box opening review for everyone today. And guess what it is? Guess what it is? It's one of my pre-orders. Have you guessed? I haven't seen anything about it yet, other than the pictures online. You know, you pre-order them and then like your second payment's due, and I'm like, well, great time. I just dropped so much money on so much stupid bullshit, and now I have to pay for this thing. But here we are. I did it. That's what credit cards are for. They know I'm good for it. I always pay them back eventually. Oh my god, it's like a box within a box. I have opened one of these before, you know, because you've seen the title. Another box. Perfect for shipping dolls. I think I got a stack of these already in my closet though, because I hoard boxes because of the Mercari sales. If you'd like to shop my Mercari, it is linked down below. Why not, right? Another box. Why don't I do it so you can see? It's upside down. I can't see anything, I'm not wearing any glasses. There she is, ladies and gentlemen. An absolutely stunning queen, okay? First of all, oh wow, yeah, absolutely. Okay, so if you don't know, if you haven't been around, can you hear anything? Because my shirt was just all bunched up. If you haven't been around for a while, you might not know about my 60s obsession. I used to dress just in 60s clothes every single day. And when I saw this particular doll, it's kind of my ideal, because not only is she dressed like a retro-futuristic 60s sort of space age robot girl, but the colors are pink and orange, two of my favorite colors. She's wearing like a very 60s style dress. She is a Poppy Parker, which is one of my favorite face molds of all time. That's what we're gonna be doing today. We're gonna be taking a look. We're gonna be opening the box. We're gonna be reviewing this queen, and I'm too excited to wait, so let's see. I just pulled the ribbons. What a delightful experience. Which is very sleek. It's very nice, as you can see. She's a teenager from the 1960s. That's what I saw on the back. If you'd like to read that on the back there, please go ahead, pause on it, have a read. Let's see, I recall my last unboxing experience to be not that bad. We've got an accessory pack, which we'll take a closer look at. In the back here, COA. It's thick cardstock. It's not thin like Barbie, but it also like isn't the nicest one I've ever seen. We've got ribbons holding the doll in here, so that should be a delight and a change of pace, considering I've been opening a lot of brats lately. There's like one piece of tape holding this string in. I'm just gonna release all these strings and see what happens. Is she just gonna like plop out of there? Stand base. Like, it would be ideal if I didn't destroy this, you know? We've got her, stunning. We'll take a closer look in a moment. I think this little hat is free. Yes, it's like very stunning. Very gorgeous. Who was it? Was it Pierre Cardin doing all of the hats like that back in the day? There's a time I would have known, but you know, I have the brain of a goldfish these days. Stand stick. There's literally so many accessories in here. I cannot for the life of me remember how much this doll cost. I really don't know. I feel like it was only $150, which like in my mind seems low, but like maybe it was. I don't remember. I'll put it on the screen. This is the last of the accessories. Look, she's got glove hands. Those are so cool. Okay. Oh my god. She's so pretty. What a delight. Just slid right out. Look at all these cute little ribbons. Here come the cops. Dress is a little wrinkled now though. Why are we choking? Are you choking for attention? Because I feel like sometimes you do that. You like do it on purpose so I'll pay attention to you. Maybe she has more than one brain cell after all. My dog does not understand toys like at all. Like I offer her any sort of toy, a dog toy, a plush toy, whatever. She'll sniff it and then just walk away. So I just think it's so funny. I'm sitting here right now and she's kind of sniffing the doll. You can't see her. She's interested in her more than any other toy I've ever showed her. And now she's done. That's it. That's the attention span of my dog and a toy. She's sweet. She's not inquisitive or like curious. She's just a little baby with a singular brain cell, just doing whatever. All right, she's officially like unpackaged. I'm gonna start with the accessories though. And the first thing let's take a look at is the little hat. It's got like a little clear cutout in the front. It's orange. It's made out of satin that feels very soft and nice. Let's just see it on her. It's so stunning. It's really good. Look at it. All you can see is glare, but I assure you it looks fantastic. There you go, you can see it a little better. It's also cut, you can see much better that way. It's cut in an interesting way so that it'll fit on her really well. So obviously attention to detail is already there. On this doll, we've looked at one piece, a singular piece. That's what you're paying for with Integrity Toys, the details. Next is this little bag. Does it open? I don't think so. This is fine. If I'm honest, I don't know. I just like don't love it. It's a metallic gold bag. It's like, I think it's actually made of metal because it's cold to the touch, but it may have just been because she was outside, but I'm pretty sure this is metal. It's very reflective, very shiny, and now covered in my fingerprints. Yay! It's fun. It's just like maybe not my favorite accessory that she has. I don't know that it like goes with the rest of her. You know what I mean? Do you see what I'm saying? All right, we've got this stack taped together. Let's do this thing. I think it's a pair of like tights or something. Let's see. Yes, indeed. It is a pair of little pink tights. We'll put those on her in a moment when we review. It's got a nice little elastic waistband there, so they're not gonna fall down. They're rated of a very like spandexy material, but I'll be interested to see how they look on her body. I think they're gonna look more opaque than anything else. So that'll be fun to find out. Here's her second pair of hands, and I feel like when I display her, I want these hands because they're so cool. I don't have anything like this. Is that true? Do I have like a rainbow high doll or something with hands like these? Probably. There's like a helicopter and sirens. I guess we're just gonna have to fucking deal with it. I can't stop, you guys. I just can't. So I love these. They're little glove hands. They're like little motorcycle sort of gloves. They're orange at the fingers and pink over the top of the hand and the thumb. I mean, mine look a little bit like could have been painted better, but it's fine. You know, I can probably just peel that off and it will be fine. Let's focus. See it right there, the pink? Fine. We got two of those, obviously, because she has two hands. Here's her absolutely precious little shoes. I mean, look. I actually like have shoes that are very similar to these because, you know, of my 60s dressing phase. They're hot pink, like most of her outfit. They've got a big gold ball on the top. Love that. They've got this really intricate sort of sling back to them. Stunning. There's a buckle there in gold. And what's so great to me is the shape of this heel is like extremely 60s. Like they had a very specific shaped heel during the time period, and this is exactly what it is. I mean, that's attention to detail, man. They could have just thrown a heel on that. We all would have been happy. It's a fucking fabric shoe. But no, they went out of their way to make it look like a shoe from the 60s. Like, those are more impressive than I thought they'd be. And this is actually the part of the doll where I was like, if these shoes were go-go boots instead of these shoes, specifically these go-go boots, they've actually done them before. Like, this doll would be perfect to me. But these shoes are an impressive piece, and I'm excited to put those on her. Yes. I literally feel like every time I sit down, there's chaos outside. I swear to you, I've been sitting around all day waiting for this doll. I swear. All fucking day. The mail can't be delivered at a normal time, especially because it's the holidays, right? And so I sit down at like 5 o'clock to do this, and now outdoors is totally chaos. There's so much noise. It's like, what are these? I don't know. It's a mystery to me. These two things here, they look like buttons. I'm not entirely sure what they're for. Not sure, but they exist. There's also a stack of bracelets here, which are very stunning and gorgeous. Let's look at them up close. I'm gonna leave those attached to that. These are metal, the bracelets. They're cool to the touch, okay, first of all. Second of all, there's some stunning, like, thick bangles like they used to wear in the 60s. They've got a very unique and interesting shape, and there's like a little design detail on this orange one here. We'll see about the other ones. There it is from that direction. Stunning. Okay, pink one's exactly the same, just in pink. Gold is exactly the same, just in gold. Sometimes I think like just the whole entire universe is telling me I should go fuck myself. I really do. Like, all I can hear is that helicopter and it's distracting me because I can't focus hardly. This is the last little package here. Every single car is telling me to go fuck myself with their horn. Okay, these are earrings, which I'll shove in her head, but very cute, just gold balls. They kind of match the ones on the top of her shoes. And the other thing that was on that card are these little glasses that are so very stunning and so very gorgeous. This is the doll I'm gonna have to like switch out the accessories for because everyone is perfect and you kind of can't wear them all together. There's the side on them. They're gold. Metallic, obviously they feel like they're metal because they're cold to the touch. And the lenses in there are pink. Oh, stunning. This shirt really isn't working for me. It's like bunching up perpetually and looks bad. Let's just get to the doll now. I'm gonna dress her all up at the end, but it's gonna be easier to remove her clothes and take a look at her body if I don't put all that other stuff on right now. So that's what we're going to do. And I would like to start, as I normally would, at the top of her head. And on the top of her head is this like little bob in a black tone, which is very stunning and gorgeous. I think these dolls have saran hair. I'm not entirely sure. It's impossible to tell. In this situation, because there's so much gel and so much product in it, I actually don't mind the way this looks and won't be washing it out. I love that helmet hair aesthetic from the 1960s, and this is giving that, so she's gonna stay just like this. The hair is stunning, okay? Look at it. Look at it all the way around. Just little bob. Okay, she's got a longer fringe. I'm assuming there's eyebrows under there. We won't be looking at those today, but I'm assuming they're there. But the face on the poppies to me is so freaking gorgeous. Okay, this one has a very, very stunning 60s eye makeup on. Oh, I love this so much. She got a thick winged eyeliner. I tried, but it didn't really work out. Her lid makeup is sort of a purple shade, which is fun. I think it looks stunning. It kind of like goes with the dress. She's got a beautiful brown eyes. And then she's got 3D lashes, which I am hit and miss on. Like sometimes I love them, sometimes I hate them. The ones on the Integrity Toys dolls I tend to like. I don't think that they're rooted. I think they just glue a lash on there. And I think that's the reason why I like them, because they never look too thick and weird. I'm fairly certain that's what I'm looking at here. Stunning. She does have beautiful blushy cheeks and a bright pink lip, which I love. Stunning. The face is gorgeous. There's also something like sort of like translucent about her skin that I think is really pretty. I don't know. It kind of reminds me of like a nice ball jointed doll. Like when you get the ones made out of the fancy resin, like that's kind of what it looks like to me. So gorgeous, stunning. I can't stop looking at the face area, but unfortunately we do have to, but luckily we're moving down to this stunning outfit. Okay, this dress is ideal. Other than the fact that it's kind of wrinkled and I'm gonna need to steam it out. Look at it. It's got this stunning high neck detail. That high neck detail is made out of multiple pieces of fabric. What? Look, 1, 2. They sewed 2 pieces of fabric together. Did they need to do that? No, we probably would have been fine if it was just one, but it's the attention to detail here. Attached to that high neck detail is this stunning, like geometric, like halter sort of situation. The halter sort of attaches the neck piece to the dress piece. All of the top part is made out of the same orange satin as the hat. Stunning. Look at this under the armpit. This is in the way. Look at the detail. It's like comes to a triangular point. Oh, stunning. I love that. The shape of that is so good to me. Come on, retro-futuristic queen. But look at the dress. Look at the dress, look at the body of the dress. It seems to be, which is kind of hard to tell, a purple dress with an overlay over the top of that purple fabric that is shiny and pink. It's mesh. It's very hard to distinguish like what the purple stuff is. Maybe we'll be able to tell when I take it off and we can look inside. But the dimension of that is absolutely stunning. Look at the shine. Look at the quality. Just look at it. This is what you're paying for when you get an Integrity Toys doll. Every time worth it, okay? And then there's one more detail to this dress, which is this thick, absolutely stunning orange band that goes all the way around the hem. It matches the neck, of course, and it's just so visually appealing to me. Absolutely stunning, absolutely ideal. The back features a functional zipper, yes. Look at that. Oh my God, wow. Not shitty Velcro, incredible. I mean, to be fair, when I paid a lot of money for a Barbie doll, she also had a zipper in her dress, but you know, I feel like people would pay if they just do it right, you know what I mean? She's obviously got no other clothes on, so let's just take her dress off and have a look at her body. This also exists here. There's, at the neck, there's a little hook and a crochet loop to close that. That's spendy and expensive. Stunning. She's kind of anatomically correct. Am I gonna get banned from YouTube for this? I'll just cover her nipples. It's like everybody needs to get over it, you know? No, you know what? I can't see what the purple stuff is because the dress is fully lined in orange. This is like sort of like an acetate lining fabric, which is a perfectly fine lining, but I'm gonna show you this detail. This is something you never see on a Barbie doll. The lining is hand stitched in at the zipper. That's fire. That's absolutely fire. Wow. There's a little Integrity Toys tag in it too, cute. I guess we get what we pay for. Okay, let's see here. I'm not trying to get demonetized even though I think this is stupid, okay? This is the body of an Integrity Toys doll. The body shape is absolutely stunning. It's got lots of points of articulation, which include this chest area here. And that will do like all the way around. And it's got quite a bit of mobility. She doesn't go forward, but you can get a little bit of back on it. That's nice. And the side to side is great. Let's see what her arms do. Look at that. I guess it can be done because she can do a full 180. Wow, look at that, Barbie. It can be done. There's her head down. There's her head back. Stunning. The side to side. Yep, all there. She's been like this all day though, to be fair to me. Well, to be fair to her, it's not like she just started. She's been a little shit all fucking day. Here come the sirens, so I guess we'll take a break. Yeah, I know what you want. We're gonna have to finish this first. And I can't finish it if you're gonna be barking, and I can't finish it if it's gonna be all that sound outside. So the less you bark, the better. Oh yeah, you just wanna be loved. I understand. All right, let's get back to it. She's got a single jointed elbow that actually is past 90. Like it moves past 90 and 90 is like there. So that's like a lot of mobility for a single joint. That's really nice. Her wrist articulation is also quite good. It might be better than a real person's. Maybe not me because I'm hypermobile, but like a real person doesn't have that much wrist mobility, honestly. Let's see what her sit is like. Look at that sit, a 90-degree sit. Wow, I guess it can be done. Stunning. And then she's got rotation outwards, actually a lot of rotation outwards. Can I get it to go more? Yeah. Fire, she can practically do the splits in the middle. She definitely gonna be able to do the splits this way. Look at that, stunning. She doesn't really rotate back that far because her butt's in the way. So that's just a point of note, like, what do you really need out of it? You know what I mean? She's got like a strange proportion to her legs though. The quad is like really long. Maybe not. Maybe it's the same as the calf when you bend the knee. I don't know. I feel like this piece, maybe the part that's supposed to be the knee, just like visually makes it look that way. She has a single jointed knee, but that also moves past 90, which is a lot of mobility. That's about 90. That's as far as it'll go. That's nice. Her feet are stunning. Okay, that's the joint fully engaged downward. Does it move upward? It should. She's got a pretty decent flex too because the foot sticks out of the socket pretty far. The sculpting on this feet too are gorgeous. Look, she's got an ankle bone. Beautiful arch in there. She of course has these lovely painted toenails. The other thing that I love about these feet is the split between the first and second toe because then she can wear like a thong sandal. That's some spendy shit. That's the kind of shit you see on like real expensive ball jointed dolls. That's really, really nice. And since I'm talking about the sculpting a little bit, we're not gonna look at the nipples, but they do exist, just so you know. Look at her abs. That's beautiful. We've also got these beautiful hands. The sculpting on the hands is stunning. Her fingernails, obviously painted. I really like the length of them too, and like the pointiness. I think that's cute. She also has a glorious sculpting on her back. She's got shoulder blades here. She's got some detail in the back muscles, and then her little booty is cutie. Adorable. I like this the little V at the top. It's a nice detail. Once again, she does have nipples, but the collarbone area, that's one of my favorite things to see on dolls, honestly. I just think that's so pretty, and they do a lovely job, so you get what you pay for. I'm gonna dress her back up and everything now, and we'll take a look at all the other stuff on her body. I shall be back. The dog has been fed, the helicopter sounds have stopped. The beeping hasn't stopped, so there's obviously still something going on out there. But this girl is dressed in everything now, and she looks absolutely stunning and gorgeous, okay? So let's take a look. Glasses look slightly crooked because it's actually quite hard to get the straps like through her helmet hair, like if I'm honest. Listen to them out there. No respect. I feel like that's maybe an activity for another day. Let's take those off of her for now. I also skipped out on the earrings because of her helmet hair. I feel like you're not gonna be able to see them. You're kind of gonna ruin the helmetiness of the hair, which I really like. So earrings are skipped for now, but they are really nice. They're metal. I showed you them before. They're big balls. She's carrying the purse. I don't know, I actually kind of like it now. I like didn't like it before, but I feel like the gold kind of like looks amazing with the outfit, like if I'm being honest. Let's see her like all put together with the hat on, because that's incredible. I think we'll start her in the display like this. Is it straight? Maybe not, but stunning. Okay. The bracelets with these glove hands look absolutely phenomenal. I mean, come on. Let's move them so that we can see that. Oh. Stunning. Look at the dimension that like one little design makes too. Oh, gorgeous. Oh, stunning. And then the next article of clothing that we've added to her are the tights, of course. I was right, they are opaque. As you can see, they're like a very spandexy material. They're nothing to write home about, if I'm being honest. I've made tights like these before, but they do the job, they serve their purpose. And then of course the shoes, which are being a bit of a challenge because of how thick the tights are. And I think I could make them look better with a little bit of effort. Like I need to like hike the tights up more and try to create less of a problem like in the toe area. That's why they're fitting a little bit strange. Also have a really hard time like maneuvering tiny things like that. If I can make the strap tighter around the foot, which I think I can do with a little bit of time, those will look better. She needs like one of these. Like a very 60s, maybe even a flexed foot. That could be cute. Hold up. I hate the stands, if I'm being honest. Like this, it just spins around. I don't even know which way is the front and the back. Somebody told me the last time. I think the rounded part goes with the butt. That makes sense. Despise them. Anyway. Are you even sitting? She's not even sitting on it. Oh my God, I should just go fuck myself. This is kind of the vibe. You know, like the ads from the 60s with the girls that look like this, and they'd always be in like a weird sort of stoic pose that's kind of strange. Like that's what I'm going for. That's the mood, vibe, and feeling. She's kind of giving that right now with her like odd flexed foot over here. Oh, she's gonna fall because she's hardly being held together by the stand. Honestly, for me, I love this. This is GRAIL-worthy. Like the title of like this is a GRAIL doll for me definitely like holds up, because I saw her, I said that's a GRAIL, I must have her. I purchased her and then I was like, I hope she like holds up to that like idea that I have in my head. She does. She absolutely does for me. What do you think? Do you think she is a GRAIL-worthy doll if you're the type of person that's super into space age 1960s stuff? Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Tell me, oh, which part of her is your favorite? Like, what's your favorite little detail? Because there are so many to love. Like, you know, the fully lined dress, or the fact that it has a zipper, or all the absolutely stunning actual metal accessories, or wait, her beautiful face. There's so much to love, really. Also in the comment section down below, let me know like what your GRAIL doll is and like a little bit about why it's like GRAIL status. Do you have any of your GRAILs in your collection, or are you still working towards getting them? I am super interested. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, congratulations. I'm fairly certain it was a long one. I did film it in 3 parts. So let me know your real one. Leave a UFO emoji down in the comment section below for her space age vibes. Thank you so much for coming. I really do appreciate it. And me and this absolutely stunning queen hope that you have a wonderful time. We hope you have a wonderful, wonderful time. Goodbye.